Yo, William Mordecai speaks, bro. I gotta start these videos up by saying I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos, man. Sorry for the late upload last night, bro. Had a real busy, day that day trying to get stuff done, get my hair done, and then, I had a situation. I got pulled over and stuff like that, so I was trying to kind of worried about that. Really, yesterday was just a hard day, honestly. And then I went to a basketball game, go see the Gators. So really, in all, it was a lot. Um, so we were getting that done, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. This week has been so far, and it's only Wednesday. This week so far has been pretty like slow. And that's just that's the life of an entrepreneur. Sometimes you can't expect to be doing something every single bit of the week. Sometimes you have slow weeks, and this is one of those weeks where it's just really slow. It sucks because we're coming after a really good week last week, and then to have a week like this already, it kind of sucks. But we still looking for the rest of the week. It's only Wednesday, and not only that, but we have the rest of the month. We have the rest of the year. So yeah, man. Like I said, this week has just really been slow. I mean, I can't even tell y'all like the stuff that has been going on throughout this week, bro. Has just been, it really been getting to your boy, but we still pushing through, trying to push out content every single day, trying to get it done. Just really go to work, bro, and just strive for more in this life. But today I wanted to talk about proving to yourself that you can do something. I realized this very early on that as an entrepreneur, you can't work to prove others because you won't ever get really far, because what you'll realize is that you're doing stuff for others, and you're not really happy. You're not to the point where it proves to them that that you're at a certain point, and you really just end up complacent, right? But when you start wanting to prove to yourself that you can become something greater, that is when you achieve newer heights of being successful, newer highs, and like it's just overall better to prove to yourself that you can do something than others, right? Like that's why I'm kind of taking the back. Like after posting my payout, after posting how much I've been doing good on this content and things like that, I'm starting to kind of just back up a little bit and just take it slow, not really post too much about any payouts or none of that stuff, and just kind of get it show other stuff in that sense. Right now, I've been proving to myself that every single day is going to be a challenge, and that I can push past that challenge no matter what. Like this week has been so far, like it has not been a real good week as far as the business side of things. Now, I will say outside of business, this is why you need something to get your mind off things, because outside of business, literally these days have been amazing. And that's the biggest thing about winning the day is like waking up, making your bed, doing your push-ups. I felt amazing in the mornings, even when I lose, and then going, hang out with my girl, being able to chill with her for the whole day, and not really have to worry about any of the business side of things. Like that really takes your mind off of your losses, and it makes you just push past them, right? Like it makes you kind of forget about them, necessarily not necessarily forget about them, but not think about them as much in that time and place, right? So in order to get to that next level, I definitely would say have something to distract you from your business, that or have something outside of your business that's more just for enjoyment, right? Like whether that's hanging out with your favorite person, going to a game, playing video games, whatever it is, doing something that gets you away from your business side, so you're not just always business. Because when you take those losses, if you're always business, those losses are going to impact you way more than you think they should, right? But back to the task at hand, proving to yourself that proving I learned that early on, proving to myself was going to make me big, because I wasn't looking to prove anything for others at that point, bro, because I was doing something that a lot of people wouldn't approve of, even if I do make it, right? So being able to prove to myself that I can become a successful entrepreneur, successful day trader, successful content creator, whatever it is, just being successful, that shows me that I'm able to do anything in this life. I'm able to push past my limits, no matter what it is, no matter if it's gym goals, finance goals, whatever it is. I'm able to push past it, right? Because, like I said, these days have been hard. It's literally like I've been fighting every single day to get to that next level, right? And my biggest thing with that is that, like, you're gonna get challenged throughout this journey, and you're gonna ask yourself, why me? Why is it always happening to me? But think about it in a sense of it has to be me, because if it wasn't me, it's going to be somebody else, and they're going to end up succeeding from that, right? Like I'm only going to get better from these hard times, these hard days and stuff like that. Like really being challenged every single day is what's going to get you to that next level. And to prove to myself that I can make it in this game of being an entrepreneur, being a content creator, I have to be able to wake up every single morning, no matter how hard the days are, no matter if I don't feel like getting out of bed. I have to get up every single day, drop content, post content, edit content, whatever it is, just be an expert in my craft, be an expert in this game, right? And that's what's going to help me get to that next level of success and really just strive for more and reach for more in this journey, bro. Proving, as far as speaking about other entrepreneurs and trying to prove it to themselves instead of others, is it's really just simple, right? Like, just don't, you don't have to be the flashiest person in the room. You don't have to, do this and that just to prove to others who preyed on your downfall. Like, because it's hard not to, like, show it off a little bit, especially the people who really doubted you and never thought that you would be anything in your field. And now that you're doing it big, it feels like, oh, I'm gonna show them, right? But just do it for yourself. Do it. If you do it for yourself, you'll feel 10 times better, and you'll get to that. You'll get to a different type of success that nobody's ever thought you would reach in the first place. I guarantee you, they're gonna think about you regardless if you make it or not, right? Like, if you make it, they're gonna think about you. You don't need to say anything, right? They're gonna think about you. You don't need to boast it in their face or anything. And just stay humble at all times. Just keep proving it to yourself, bro. Honestly, like, stay humble, stay down until you come up, which is my biggest, phrase. Just stay down until you come up, bro, because you never know when it could all be taken away, right? So you have to be grateful for that moment and always show gratitude for that moment. Proving to myself that I can do anything is huge for me becoming an entrepreneur, but also me becoming a better person in this life. And really just being able to strive for more and be able to influence others, right? And really just to get my word out that, like, I can prove to myself every single day that I can work hard, stay dedicated, stay consistent, and just go after it, right? So I know you can, right? And that's what's going to influence others. I hope to influence others to really go for their dreams this year. Like, I think in the past years, I was selling myself short. I wasn't really doing what I wanted to do because I thought it would be too hard, or I thought it would be too complicated to really get that done. And that was holding me back in a sense. But now that I'm at another level of trying to become successful, I'm not worried about any of that stuff anymore, right? Because I can't. It's just going to hold me back even more in a sense. And I'll never get to a point where I'm truly happy with myself. Like, this life, I don't think people realize how short life is. And when you don't realize that, you kind of live life to everybody's rule book, and you don't really pay attention to the things that you need to pay attention to, or you don't strive for the things that you want in life. You want to be real complacent, and you want to be okay in life. You don't want to be over the top, as long as you're not at the bottom of the food chain. You just want to be okay with life. You will never expect to grow or truly be happy with yourself unless it's something that you love doing. You'll never truly be happy with yourself unless you're doing what you want to do in life, right? Because you only get one of these. You only get one life. So you have to live it up to the fullest. You have to be able to do what you want. And sometimes that causes for sacrifices and, things, willing to do things that you may not want to do every single day, right? Like, the biggest thing about being an entrepreneur is that you're put in terrible predicaments all the time, literally all the time. You have to make more, you're probably going to make more bad decisions than you make good decisions as an entrepreneur. And that's just how it is at the start, at least. Like like you're always put in a hard predicament because what you're doing is so, it's so valuable. What you're doing will get you to another point at life that a lot of people can't even expect to live ever, right? So you're going to be put in a tough situation every single day as an entrepreneur, whether it's with content, whether it's with the people around you, whether it's just little things around you in general. Like, you're always going to be put in a terrible situation. And as a starting entrepreneur, you're not gonna know what to do. You're not gonna know if you should make that move or this move, right? If you should make this deal or that deal. Like, you're always gonna be in a predicament where you need to pick a right choice necessarily, and you're never gonna know what to do. When you're working to a point of just trying to really change yourself and become something greater, those choices become a little bit easier. Those choices slowly start to become, they start to make sense, right? Like, why you should pick that over the other thing, right? And you slowly start to build yourself and build your character as an entrepreneur. Like, that's what you slowly start to become into, right? And, like, that's huge. That's huge to get to that next level, because as soon as you realize that, you're going to realize a lot of the good decisions that you make are going to get you to the next level. You're going to realize a lot of the bad decisions that you make will only hold you back in the long run, and you're not going to want to do them, right? So in order to get to that next level, you need to be able to, one, prove to yourself that you can do something, not to others, not to family, not to loved ones, whatever it is. Prove to yourself first that you can do something, right? And then second of all, you need to live life like you want it. How do you want to live life? Right? Have a plan for yourself and make it big. Let have dreams, right? Have aspirations. Go for something huge so that way you can achieve something amazing in life, right? Like something that you never thought you could just by putting in the hard work. Man, this was really just a short video. I just wanted to rant about that a little bit. You could probably hear it's raining. I really was struggling to get out of bed today, bro. So, like I said, just a little video, quick little video. I hope y'all enjoy, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials at KaiSpeaks05. And if you're interested in day trading, Kai Academy 05, where I post every single day on my trading journey. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you make the most out of 2025. Peace.